After seeing them open, we are instant fans, and Leroy from the North is an amazing band. If you haven't seen them, check them out.
That's him. That sounds like you guys are bored of music. You're bored of rock and roll music. I know that's not true. Does him? And does it? But it is definitely some of the most inspired, and this is some of the best stuff we've ever done. So this is a song called "Wish You Well." When you look back over beneath the stars, strong and feeling brave, I was your red arms glove, I want you blown away. Truth has come out. Because anybody home, is anybody
concert, and it was incredible. I've never been to the Troubadour, nor have what was the first band's name? Something
Leroy of the North or something.
Leroy, the opening band, Leroy of the North. OMG, I like them. They had
that was a throwback. I mean, the song sounded kind of current, but the band looked like I was watching like Burt Reynolds or something.
Burt Reynolds.
Early 80s, stash, cowboy hat. That was great.
But they, like, nobody really knew the music, and yet everybody loved it.
No, they won the crowd over in the first song.
I couldn't agree more. I'm like a big fan of them.
It was cool. I loved it.
I would listen to their music. I would tell Alexa to play it, that kind of thing.
We're going to get some Leroy of the North on Alexa.
Yeah, I think Leroy's good. But I didn't expect to like him because he looked like
He looked like Josh Brolin from No Country for Old Men.
Yeah, or Matthew McConaughey in
Dallas Buyers Club.
Yes. Yes.
Because he's like 120 pounds.
He's really thin, but he's got a great voice.
Yeah, and he wails on the Les Paul.
Totally. And he's a great guitarist. Yeah, I agree. Les Paul, whatever.
Good band.
I've never seen Our Lady Peace, and this was really incredible.
You liked it, right?
I did.
You're a fan.
I am. He has a lot of like Alanis Morissette tendencies. And if I was a fan of him prior to Alanis, I would say Alanis has a lot of Our Lady Peace tendencies.
They kind of came out around the same time.
And they're both Canadian, but they both do that head like, and I,
and giant,
you know, like
they both have giant mouths.
Well, it's like the way everybody has a big mouth.
Maybe it's a Canadian thing. No, it's not true.
When you're singing, it's like you have to open your mouth. You can't just.
You do, but they have giant mouths. If you notice,
Alanis
has a giant mouth. I'm telling you, look at some videos. That's probably why she sings so good. She has like she has like 10 extra teeth or something.
There were so many times though that you could do a smash number, and I kept singing like Alanis songs to Joe to so many of the background songs because I'm like a mega Alanis fan. Anyways,
now you're a minor Our Lady Peace fan.
There were songs that I knew of theirs, so I'm impressed by that because Joe and I have very different music taste.
And these guys are old.
There was this one really annoying fan that was just like, play the first album! Like standing right beside Joe, and I just wanted to duct tape his mouth, to be quite frank.
And they didn't play anything from it, which is awesome.
Totally. I'm glad that he didn't play anything, even though they were being heckled.
No, it's like they're not a jukebox. It's not a karaoke request hour.
But I do find it interesting. So Our Lady Fire was like,
Our Lady Fire.
I mean, what is it called?
Our Lady Peace.
Our Lady Peace. Our Lady Peace said, you know, we don't do mini covers. And then right then and there, they did like 3 in a row.
I think that one that I said, I think that was their own.
Okay, so they did 2. They did Maps, and I was pretty stoked about that because
That was awesome. Terrace does Maps.
I like singing Maps as well. Who doesn't like singing Maps? And now for everyone that's watching this is, but I don't know. I
The
feel
lead
like
singer of Slayer, he doesn't like singing it.
could you imagine?
I want to see the Slayer version of it.
Joe wants to go see Matrix on Christmas, and I want to go see Sing on Christmas. Very different.
Well,
I want to see Matrix too, though. It's just we'll have the children with us, and it's Christmas.
well, Matrix will be on HBO Max, but I do kind of want to see it on the big screen because it's the Matrix.
Yeah, because it's the Matrix. Who wouldn't want to see it on the big screen?
The guy from Slayer. He wants to see it on his phone.
The Perfect Circle drummer?
Guitar player
Was there. And the dude beside me, whom I've already, his name is Bill. So the guy beside me, his name was Bill, and he told his son he was like, you go get a photo with him and I'll give you $40.
He said that?
Yeah. And then his son got up so fast.
He didn't?
But no, I don't think he could get a picture, which I'm really sad about because I wanted to see his son get $40.
$40.
It's a good deal.
We gave the doorman $20
20
for hooking us up because he hooked us up with great area upstairs. But Tara was like, when we leave, I want to tip that guy. I'm like, sure. It's a nice gesture. I'm pretty sure it was a different guy because he had a mask on. So
it wasn't a different guy.
And Tara was like, here you go, thanks so much. And the guy was like, what did you give me $20 for?
I gave him another fist pump and it felt the exact same as the second time. It's so hard to tell. First off, we're short. So people are like 3 feet taller than us. Second off, yeah, the masks are really hard. And when you're in full security gear, you have like a hat on, you know, you're like totally done up.
I think it was just another dude in black clothes and a mask, and we gave him $20 for nothing.
Well, hopefully it made his day, and considering gas prices, it'll help him out.
He was like, why are these dwarves giving me $20?
Dwarves. I don't think anybody calls us dwarves.
Okay, he called us dwarfs.
Dwarfs.
Yes, you know what, people.
Anyways, it was a great date night. Amazing date night, babe. Thank you.
Good times. Thanks, babe. Thanks for coming out.
I don't know when we'll do our next one, but
Yeah, who knows? We
maybe
gotta stay home for a while.
New Year's.
Miss the kids.
Next stop. Next date is Mammoth, but with the family.
Mammoth skiing.
Mammoth ski.